Number one on the list for survival, apart from Israel and the territory around Israel, number one on the list for survival after the Great War is Africa. And when we study this subject, we realize that Allah is speaking about the modern West, this civilization. And it refers to nuclear war. So we came to the conclusion, there's a little book at the back of the hall entitled The Quran, the Great War, and the West, small book. And in that book we have argued that in the Great War which is coming, the modern West will be destroyed because it is laden with sin. It has robbed the rest of the world of their wealth. It has suctioned the wealth of the world, vacuumed the wealth of the world, so that the rest of mankind is now poor, and the West is filthy rich. But the money, the wealth over here is dripping with the blood of the people. And in this part of the world, the decadence of the society has reached asfalus safilin, the lowest of the low, where a man can now openly marry another man and get a marriage certificate. You can't go lower than that. And so this civilization is destined for destruction. How many scholars of Islam are saying that today? Do you know anyone? So now, if the modern West is going to be destroyed, and Russia and China are going to be damaged but not destroyed, who will survive? And number one on the list for survival, apart from Israel and the territory around Israel, number one on the list for survival after the Great War is Africa. So Africa may not be important before the Great War, but after the Great War, Africa suddenly will shoot up in importance. That's why my topic today is so important. Because the presidents and the prime ministers and the kings and the tribal chiefs who rule over the African people now, despite the native knowledge that they have, do not have a knowledge of eschatology, because there are no teachers teaching it. So they don't know what I've just said, that in a post-Malhama world, Africa shoots up in importance. And Israel, after the Great War, will now make a bid to establish what I call Pax Judaica, in succession to Pax Americana, which itself succeeded Pax Britannica. But I am telling you things that you already know, if you have been following my lectures.